Things you didn't know about Ferrari. It was founded in September 1939 by Enzo Ferrari in Modena, Italy, and it was called Auto Avio Costruzioni. How'd you like my pronunciation? Good, isn't it? The first Ferrari car was made in 1940. It was a Tipo 815 and it was based on a Fiat. The first car to bear the Ferrari badge was the 125S, made in 1947. Enzo Ferrari was never interested in building road cars. He initially formed Scuderia Ferrari to buy, prepare and field Alfa Romeo racing cars for gentlemen drivers. Scuderia Ferrari means Ferrari stable and is usually used to mean Team Ferrari. After the 125S, Enzo reluctantly built and sold cars to fund Scuderia Ferrari. The name was used at this time to distinguish the factory racing cars from the other cars. In 1960, the company was restructured, and in 1969, Fiat bought a 50% stake. In 1988, the Ferrari F40 was launched, the last car to be overseen by Enzo before he died. In 1989, the company was renamed Ferrari Spa. Between 2002 and 2004, Ferrari made the Enzo in honour of the founder. It was going to be called the F60, which would continue the car naming trend, but Ferrari was so pleased with it they gave it the special name. 400 were made and were offered to loyal and recurring customers with a price tag of $650,000, and one was donated to the Vatican for charity. 964 Ferrari cars attended the Ferrari Driving Days event and paraded round Silverstone on September the 15th, 2012, setting a world record. One of their most recent specials is the Ferrari FXX. This is a prototype high-performance racing car and is not street legal. It is based on the Enzo, which is street legal. Only 30 FXXs were made. 29 were sold to pre-selected previous Ferrari customers, with the final car being presented to champion Michael Schumacher upon his retirement from F1 in 2006. The FXX is used for track events. Ferrari is the oldest team in Formula One and is the only team to continuously compete since its inception. Ferrari had their first victory in the 1951 British Grand Prix and their first Drivers' Championship the following year. The team holds nearly every F1 record. In 1949, Luigi Chinetti won the 24-hour Le Mans, giving Ferrari their first motorsports wins. Sorry, can't get the words out properly today. In 1923, Enzo Ferrari met the mother of a fighter ace from the Great War. She encouraged him to use the prancing horse emblem that Count Francesco Baracca had painted on the tail of his plane in honour of her son's memory. According to Enzo's bio, he met Baracca and had been given a necklace with a prancing horse on it, and then Baracca was later shot down and killed. So that's where the famous emblem comes from. The Ferrari badge was first used on an Alfa Romeo because Enzo was still tied up with them at the time. He left Alfa Romeo in 1932 and formed Scuderia Ferrari. The current vice chairman with the 10% stake in the company is Piero Lardi Ferrari, Enzo's illegitimate son with his mistress, who was Lena, wanting to British it, Lena Lardi was his mistress. Since divorce was illegal in Italy until 1975, his son could not be acknowledged until Enzo's wife died in 1978. Enzo's legitimate son had died in 1956. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you found it interesting, and you learnt at least 2 or 3 things which maybe you didn't know before. Please like and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you later.